Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the interwebs. I am on my way to the office right now. I had a little funny story I was going to share with you guys, and I didn't want to forget it. Actually, there was a couple things I wanted to talk about, and I've already forgotten it one time. I'm not going to forget it again because I'm going to put it on video. First of all, this morning I was stoked to not be going to work, right? I was not going to work today. I had the day off. I took a vacation day. Little did I realize the thing that I was going to be doing today, which was a YouTube event that was going to help me be a better creator and make better content and help us grow our channel. That was what the event was supposed to be about. Little did I pay attention to the details. It's next month on this date. So I noticed it last night at like 10:45. So I haven't told my boss yet, but I'm just going into work. I'm not using my vacation day today. I'm going to hold it off till the event so that I don't waste a vacation day. But I thought that was funny. I was like, oh man, I actually have to go into the office. Crap. And that was it. Like I said, it was almost 11 o'clock. Around 11 o'clock last night is when I realized it. So I had to make myself get tired and go to bed so that I could get up early. The other thing I was going to say was we had a lot of people commenting about the Mohawk being gone, and they're disappointed the Mohawk is gone. Well, I talked about this yesterday, and then I realized it wasn't for the vlog. I talked about it on my Periscope. So if you have Periscope, follow me at EricTV365, or follow me on Twitter at EricTV365, and you'll see the link to my Periscope whenever I go live. That's where I do all my live shows at. And most of the time it's just me talking and like answering some questions while I'm driving home from work. But yesterday I talked about him not having his Mohawk and how I was disappointed in it. And the reason he doesn't have his Mohawk anymore. Yes, his school allows Mohawks. They can cut their hair with a Mohawk. They can have it like that. He can style it every day if he chooses to. However, this is the world we live in. People judge the book by the cover most of the time and not by the inside, all the story and everything on the inside of it. So we want him to have a good impression on his teachers. He's the sweetest child. Like, he might get in trouble with Amy and myself, but when he's at school or he's with other adults, he is the most adorable child you'll ever see. I'm honest with you. He doesn't push buttons. He does exactly what he's told. He smiles. He gets his work done quick. He's smart. I mean, he's the best student a teacher could ask for. However, we don't want a teacher to get a false impression of him when school starts. So he goes to school without a Mohawk. When it gets closer to the end of the school year, we will allow him to have his Mohawk getting prepared for the summer, because by then all the teachers already know how sweet of a child he is, and that's just, it's not right, no, but it's the world we live in. So there's your answer if you were wondering why his Mohawk's gone. I know it's not the answer everybody wants to hear. It's not the answer I want to hear, but we do live in the same world, and we do know that people set expectations of what somebody's going to be like by their look. You know, it's not fair. People that have a lot of tattoos, they get judged before you even hear them open their mouth. People with a lot of piercings, same thing. If you look different, you're going to be judged before you even open your mouth. And I don't want that on my child. It's not fair. So we just help him out by removing the Mohawk, removing that little thing in between his sweetness. So that's the answer. Hope you guys understand that. And if you don't, as you grow older, you will see how the world is, and you learn to adapt. You don't sit and think about the negative sides of everything. Don't think about, well, it's not fair. Life's not fair all the time. But you do what you can with what you have. Okay? Remember that. No matter how bad life gets. I have to remind myself of that sometimes. From the things that I go through, I remind myself, and I do my best to get out of my funks I get in, you know? You just gotta, like I said, do the best that you can with the life that you have, and make sure that you don't add any extra pressures in that life, and you'll have a perfect life, guys. It's that easy. Well, it's not always that easy, I know, but you get my point, right?
There goes playing video games on the couch. Not. He's doing schoolwork. Getting back into the routine. Good job, buddy. We're only down to 1 hour of video game play a day for the last week of summer. Are you bummed about that? Are you excited to go to school next week? Why not? Don't you know that school is cool, dude? Cool like you. You get to see all your friends and meet new ones. You get to ride the bus for the first time ever. It's going to be so exciting. Can't you guys tell that he's really thrilled? Xander's doing his schoolwork in here. Are you bummed that summer's almost over? And only down to 1 hour of video game play this week? Per day. Because during the school year, you only get to play on the weekends, so I have to like wean you guys off of it. Daisy's gonna miss you guys, huh? We're gonna be so lonely without the boys, Daisy. What are we gonna do? We are on our way to urgent care. Can you guys guess for who? That guy right there, of course. He is going to break my bank, especially when we have a high deductible that we have to pay for our insurance before they cover anything. But in yesterday's video, I mentioned that he hurt his arm at Pump It Up, and it was obviously not completely broken because it would be swelling and bruising. But I gave him an additional day to see how it would feel today when he woke up, and he's still been complaining about it and still not being able to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and take him to urgent care just to get some x-rays and make sure that it's not even fractured. Because I have to pay for him on Friday to sign him up for baseball, and obviously I don't want to pay for that if there's something seriously wrong with his arm. So I hope that there's nothing wrong with it. Hopefully it's just bruised or just sore, but I will let you guys know. Watch out, dude. There's an octopus behind you.
Be careful, watch out.
It's coming for you. Watch out. It's gonna eat your head. Are we at the doctor's office?
Again.
Again.
Once again.
What is wrong
This is
with
like
the child?
this is like the second time in 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks that we've had to be at an emergency room.
But I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a routine with this guy.
Uh-huh.
This one's cautious of everything. This one is not.
What do you think might be wrong with your arm, dude?
Yeah.
You think you cracked your arm? I don't know. We'll find out from the doctor.
So I'm pretty sure this guy, if it's not broken today, he will break a bone before
At some
Jacob
point.
will.
Yeah.
Jacob probably will be like me and never break a bone. We're the cautious ones.
Hey, I've only broken one bone. I've only done it one time.
So they just showed us your x-ray.
I might have a fractured bone.
Yeah, you might. There's a little spot on it, but they just sent it off to somebody else for further evaluation. Does that mean you're going to get a cast possibly?
Pink.
Pink?
No.
Need a break? Yeah, there's a break. I'm gonna get it wrapped up right now and go get a cast tomorrow. Did you think he broke it when it happened? No?
I know it hurts, baby.
I'm sorry, buddy.
You gotta try to sit straight for me.
Sit up straight.
Okay, can you hold your hand up like this for me?
She's gotta make sure she gets the right size for it. You're tough, dude. Look at me. You're tough, man. That's why I didn't think you broke it, because you weren't showing too much. You're gonna start school with a cast, so you can get everybody in your class to sign it.
So, Dad, if you'll hold his elbow,
Yeah.
right like that.
Does it need to have the bend in it and everything? I can just hold it if it does, if he does.
Yeah, I want it to have the bend in it. I don't want it to be
Yeah.
straight. But we can't have no wrinkles. Say cheese.
Mm-hmm.
So you might be famous someday?
He could be. They both intend on being famous for baseball.
There you go. No more Pump It Up.
No.
I got his elbow, because that's where it's at, right?
Yeah, that's that right on this outside part there as well.
Yeah.
Well, that's all.
Okay. Dad, hold that real
Yep.
still for me. I'm just gonna start here. That's what's gonna happen. This is gonna mold.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's supposed to do.
Let's move this tab back.
What is this, guys? We haven't seen this in forever.
We're going to Chili's for some baby back ribs. Just kidding. Look at that face. So cute. Come on, Gimpy.
Slide this back in here, so your elbows all.
Does it feel better now that you have it in a sling? And tomorrow you'll have a real cat. But you can't get orange, okay? You have to get like bright pink or purple. Mommy. That looks disgusting. So gross. It's a good thing that I can't eat it then, right, guys? Well, stop eating it, Jacob, if it's so gross. Is it so disgusting? You gotta eat the ice cream on top. It's that time again. This time it says, I love you because you still think I'm pretty even when I don't feel pretty. I never feel pretty, by the way. As some of you guys may know, I have very low self-esteem, but Eric always makes me feel pretty, so I definitely appreciate that.